Really? I heard people liked 3. Eh.
I think 3 is the worst because they learned all the wrong lessons from Bloodborne. But I digress. This isn't about Souls games. This is about fish.
I always thought 2 was the problem child.
2 was the one because they did false advertising at the end of the day. Like, they showed stuff that wasn't the actual end product, but like nothing really major. It's just that they gussied up the in-game engine and people just got on that case. But 3's design was just terrible. Anyways, Dredge. Look at that chromatic aberration. That's how you could tell this is a psychological horror about eldritch abominations.
I can't look at the chromatic aberration.
Shut up! Don't call me out like this. Alright, boat. How boat? Boat. I should really sell all these. I also need one more research good boy point, and I need to get that, because I want good engines to go broke over. Boat. Oh yeah, we also got Turbo Boat.
Zoom.
It's more like a zzz. We don't got the yet, but when we get those engines, who buddy? A filler crab on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? I am blending into the background. What? Hello? Trader. Returning customer, please take this as a symbol of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find it useful. It's a book. He pulls a book from his stack sitting on his desk and hands it to you. It's covered in dust, but otherwise seems to be in good condition. Hey, you want a cup? I found this cup in the ocean. How about this sweet ring and some earrings?
Did you just find like the body of a rich woman?
Don't worry about it.
We didn't find the body, no. I'm just saying I found the stuff all in one nice pile. And people can make all the assumptions they want, but it's not gonna be, you know, admissible in court. You know, in the court in the 1930s.
The way you spelled amateur, it makes me think of like amateur. Like it has the lower half of a body of an amateur or something.
I wonder what was happening. What do you mean, what was happening? Carmine, also hello. What's up, Carmine? Also hello, Empress. Welcome to Boat. It's Boa. How I boat? Oh yeah, fishmonger. You got any crabs for the order? Don't forget, if your crab pot's a bit worn out, the shipwright can fix it. Now give me a fucking crab. Why is the crab jiggling, mate? The fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money.
Crab.
This'll do. Now you got some use out of the old pot. You know, there's buy more here, or repair the damaged one at the shipyard. I have one final request of you. As you've seen some fish around here develop all deformities. Don't know why I'm going to Australia here, but fuck it, will ya?
Crikey.
What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They go mad. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, and he'll do. Just keep this between us. Hey, you want some crab?
Great.
$10 for crab. And that's 1920s $10. So that's like $100.
Oh, congratulations, Kaz.
I finally managed to make it to Post Heaven's Ward. Oh, nice.
I always love walking up to people and just asking them, "Hey, want some crab?"
Oh yeah. Look, man. I got crab and I'm gonna sell it because that's how I live and make money and exist.
Wang says, just opening a trench coat, and all you see is just a bunch of crabs.
That sounds like it would be a very uncomfortable trench coat to wear.
Caught to order one aberrant fish. Yes, yes, yes.
Look, you get used to the pinching.
That's why I wear the scale mail. Now, if you really want some funky fish, we gotta wait till nighttime. So I'm kind of gonna let it just like fuck around for now, I guess.
Is this what they mean by fuck around and find out?
Yes. Also, there's another thing that we have that I never shown off. The spyglass. Spyglass is very nice because it lets you see stuff in the distance. Even stuff you may not even know what it is. Also, yes, I am in fact using the mouse for this what up. "100 crabs in a trench coat" sounds like a really complicated D&D character.
Could also just be a Gamma World character too. There already is a sentient colony of rats that you can display.
I love the idea of like you try to grapple the man in the trench coat. Do 68 17s hit you?
Nani?
It is time for fun. It is time for ocean. What terrors do the ocean hold at night, I wonder? Let's see if we can fuck around and find out, as the kids say. Because, you know, this is the 1930s, the kids say that. You know what, I like a mutant shark. Let's see if we could get one. Ooh, blacktip reef shark. I don't think I got one of those.
You haven't. It's new.
You Tetris the hell out of that shark.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at that, and thus I will never get another shark. There's no I don't think there's any functional way- Nope, there is a functional way for me to get one of those sharks. Except we're out. Shit. If the ocean wasn't so bloody dark at night, we can probably get some more. Can't even
Just get a better light.
What the hell was that? Something just kind of coasted my thing. Oh boy!
Rocks really do come out of nowhere at night, don't they?
Can I get that? No, I cannot. I don't think there's any, like, configuration for me to get that crab. But what about squid? Oh, can I configure squid to be, you know, functional in this phone? Ooh, I got a record awful squid. I'm sure the captain will like that.
Great.
It's
Well, let me read the description.
Well, first off, tornado. Oh boy, tornado.
How do you have a tornado on the ocean?
That's called a typhoon, I'm pretty sure.
Ask the tornado. Anyway. Wait.
I don't fucking speak wind.
Sounds like you're not trying hard enough. Why is it just standing there? It's just T-posing menacingly.
Time doesn't move when you don't move.
Oh. Oh, that's funny. So I could just scam the tornado by staring at it.
I mean, it would eventually get you if it was gonna get you.
Okay, squid.
Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside.
Oh god, has it eaten a bunch of them? Ew.
Brody.
Oh, they might just spread out on shore.
You got any of those mutants with you? Any aberrant will suffice. They're all the same.
Any aberrant will suffice.
Alright, you wanna do this? Okay. The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body.
I don't know if you want to eat that, buddy.
Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. And why don't you take these too? They're of no use to me.
I can't eat these fucking things, they're not mutated.
This shit's all gears, what the fuck? Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. Buy Bitcoin.
Oh no! Truly eldritch.
You listen. Silence.
Have you heard about Dogecoin?
All of my apes gone. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble.
God damn it, a cryptoid.
His face grows anguished.
Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now.
You wanna buy some sharks, mate? I got sharks. Alright. Later, buckaroo. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Well, after that awful thing, I feel like doing some research. Let's get some jet engines. A relatively new design, this unit propels water through the system more efficiently than the outboard propeller setups. Since we were talking about shitty movies and the like, and all this stuff recently, let's go delve into the weird hellscape that is highway and consuming media. I brought up, Clive Cussler and the Organ Files in several streams before, and I always find the Organ Files to be funny because the way they propel their, mercenary boat, luxury cruise liner manufacturing place, dredge operation, yes, it's all of those, shut up, is they have, if I'm remembering this property, nuclear-powered negative ion repulsors for their ship's propulsion, where they take the ions in water, reverse the polarity of the ions in the water to create thrust that is absolutely silent, and that's how they sneak up on people in their giant cruise liner luxury oil baron boat.
I'm sure that's utterly reasonable.
The thing is, the technology can theoretically make sense. It's definitely a guy whose hobby is, you know, boat history and boat development. But also, it's very sci-fi, and I find it awesome.
Which movie was this?
This wasn't a movie, it was a book. It is a series of books known as the Organ Files by Clive Cussler. Cussler, not Klussler. Ugh. But yes, let's research our negative ion propulsion engines.
They call him the Clustler.
God. I didn't want to say it. I really didn't. Because unfortunately the man's dead. He died in like 2022, and it's a real shame. Because I actually liked his writing. I thought that was cool.
Did he leave an unfinished series, or?
Several, technically, because, the Dirk Pitt saga, the Organ Files, the Numa Case Files, and the Isaac Graham Bell? Is that? No, that's not it. I think it's the Isaac Bell, not Graham Bell. The Isaac Bell series are all ongoing things. Think of them like mangaka without the pictures. Oh god, I hate myself. But they basically didn't have anything. It was basically like a ongoing like lineage that he just entrusted to his son. Yeah, Quish's right. Why finish a series when you could just keep writing fan fiction and make money?
Why finish a dice campaign when you just start a new one?
Yeah. Well, we did the fishmonger's quest here, and I think that's all the quests here. So let's sleep our psychoses away. Cause that's something you could do, right? It's the 1930s, just sleep it off. Oh, how much money do I have? I really should talk to that lady. Shipwright. You have one engine available for 300 bones. Oh boy.
Actual bones or metaphorical bones?
Metaphorical.
Install. We will go slightly faster, but the thing about these is that they're the most efficient one per space. And it's also the safest one to do because if your boat breaks, a giant block of engine, if one tile breaks, the whole engine breaks. So if you have like a bunch of individual operating services, you won't like be as damaged when something clocks the side of your fucking boat.
Alternatively, just don't get hit.
Yeah, good luck fucking doing that in this jalopy. Also, we're immediately driving faster. This is stellar. Time for my anglefish. It's me. I'm destroying the local ecosystem for immediate profits. They call me a venture capitalist.
A single fishing vessel can't possibly destroy the entire ecosystem.
Hey, did you know that Don't Starve not only has, like, fishing ecosystems, but they also have, what's the term I'm looking for? Soil depletion for farming as a nerf to farming?
Yeah. Why not?
That shit's insane to me.
It's just like the fucking rabbits in a box strategy.
Oh, yeah. At least that one made sense. Like, you can't put a rabbit in a box, they'll suffocate. Should restock the engine once every 3 to 4 days. Yeah. We literally have no reason to research any other engine because we just have the best engine. Wait, who am I supposed to sell this fucking fish to? Fishmonger, Fishmonger, you cocksucker! I guess I gotta go to new ventures. I have an entire fucking barge filled with fish that are probably gonna spoil. Where the fuck did this man wanted me to go? Gale Cliffs. So I'm gonna go southeast. Well, we have a heading. We have new horrible eldritch magic. Let's ruin the fuck out of our new engine.
Oh, now you're zipping.
Yep, and we can get even faster once we get more of those bad boys in here. You know what's a great idea? Doing a long journey across continents at night. Really puts hair on your chest.
Look, they have lighthouses in this time period. You're fine.
Und lighthouse, one singular.
Just avoid the rocks, Fivehead.
You approach a hooded figure, swathed in dark blue robes, their faces barely visible. Fisherman, please. Help. You can barely hear their rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Fulfill hunger. The hooded figure unfurls an old paper scroll. They point to a shape shown at the top. It appears to be a blue mackerel. Sorry, buddy, you want some cod? It's all I got.
So, fun fact about this quest line. It used to be that if you didn't do it quickly enough, the guy would die from hunger. And that fish isn't available in the first area. So, on your first playthrough, basically everybody would just fuck themselves over.
Huh.
Yeah, they patched that out.
Now we're immortal mates, we'll never die of hunger. Fish. Boating in the ocean is fish. What the fuck is that noise?
Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about a thing.
Well, we've definitely made landfall at least, and a good time too. These engines fucking rule, dude.
No, that was definitely bassier than whispering.
Ingfell.
There's no whispering.
What is it?
You're crazy.
Y'all need help with anything? We're gonna sell a fish here. We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't need much for buying any. If there's a merchant that travels around, she usually anchors across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything and does repairs too. Do you need any help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here we consider aged cogner eels to be a particular delicacy. You might say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly.
Are you really gonna contribute to making surströmming? Are you really gonna be that guy?
Yee. Normally we buy them in the bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but the dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conager eel? Yeah, I can certainly age an eel, I guess.
Yes, delicious lutefisk.
I'm jealous, cool guy. I had sirloin tips, so I'm pretty pleased for dinner myself. Where can I catch a conger eel? They can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs. I imagine there are fish around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Ma'am, I just wanted to sell some fucking fish here.
Do you know of any odd characters around these parts? That seems like a loaded question to ask basically anywhere.
I'm looking at one right now, sir. Ahoy there, you're a new face. Fisherman to take? Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant. I'll roll in the one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them. Likewise, I got a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Hey, do you need any help with anything, ma'am? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely! I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few that I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you can share your info with me? Sure. The fish I have left are tracked down are an oarfish, a gulper eel, a Goliath tigerfish, and a coelacanth. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I could get you pointed in the right direction.
You're never gonna find me.
Tell me about the tiger brows. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters using the shades of tree as cover. You can tell they're hunting around by the mounds you see under the water.
Crazy.
See, yeah, coelacanth. Given that the oarfish has a long and fragile body, I suspect they live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of Gale Cliffs. I'm glad Kuoshi knew exactly where I was stabbing him. What about gulper eels? I know that gulper eels live in the deepest depths imaginable. You have to get some special gear to catch one of those. And finally, what about the coelacanths?
The coelacanths, yeah.
Actually, I have no idea where they might be, but they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? Hey, Yami.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know, primordial.
You want me to go back in time?
I mean, with this game, I'd expect it. Sell all fish, hiya! I should put these in fucking storage. There we go. Say, have you met the I almost said photographer, and I'm like, wait, what? Have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. She's loaded up a fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never forget anything. Ma'am, are you fucking with me right now? Anyway, she said that she was sitting up in the small island to the south of the Marrows. If you're in the area, maybe you could check on her. Okay, but what about your shipyard, ma'am? Got any engines on you, ma'am? Yeah, you do. Fucking get in there. Slot that shit in and go. Next one I gotta get. I have to wait till there's like 2 available, because they're gonna be like 600 bones. And I gotta get rid of the peculiar engine. Meanwhile, I'll just sleep at this pontoon, I guess.
It's probably fine.
I'm not gonna get hit with a giant, by a giant fucking wrench? No, sir. Well, now that I got, like, everything loaded up, and the baby's going beautifully smooth right now. Yeah, this is great.
Zoom in.
Artifact manifest out of the cabin. Vessel SY Grand Prize owner Michael Schultz, Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Carved wooden tribal mask. Said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set, bone china, 6 times cup, 6 times saucer. Acquired from an Eastern dealer, do not use. What? Jar of Earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Did fucking Jax... I know, right? I was thinking that same thing. And guess what's inside it? God, that really was one of the best fucking scenes in that movie. Where's the thumpy thump? Clearly there's something there. There's just a slight problem. My boat can't fly.
Are you really gonna rob a shipwreck? Are you really that low of a man?
Yes.
An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Ah, greetings. I'll get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I mean, I've done this before, my dude. I could just put you on my boat cargo and take you somewhere. Yeah, it's not that simple. My brother never... You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things are bad. We fought a lot. Mostly about our parents' inheritance. We are in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Why not, like... I don't know. Give it back? Again, it's not as simple as that. After the collapse, that creature it dragged debris from the houses down to its wretched burrows. Crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you're to find it, it's a large, whalebone crest. It'd mean the world to me. I mean, I'll look for it. Thank you kindly, but please be careful. Well, I guess we gotta find a bone crest. Where should we look? Because, like, we also gotta do the eel thing, but we gotta wait until night, so we might as well burn hours on something constructive. Oh, jeez. Oh, Joe, what the?
Creature.
What the hell? Oh, shit. Well, I dredged some money, at least. Good thing, too, because I'm gonna need it to fix this fucking ship.
Man, when you said there were eels there, you didn't mention their size.
Sorry, my controller shook for a second. I was a little worried. Wait, no, this is the place. I need to go over here. Activate jet boosters.
You don't need to worry about these otherworldly vibrations taking place. It's all perfectly...
Yeah, I gotta worry about the fucking typhoon next to me.
Exactly. See, you have much bigger things on your plate.
I suppose you're gonna say you couldn't avoid that rock that... You know about the rocks, right? Oh my god, I spent $60 to repair this ship. That's like $600 now dollars. Ugh. Maybe the thing, like, goes around the inner areas? What if we just, like, boat around the outer areas? So I'm gonna get me some fish. And by get me some fish, I mean not get me some fish. Fuck. A blackmouth salmon. That sounds good.
Salmon.
I am so good at fishing right now. The fuck is that?
Oh.
Decaying blackmouth.
A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on.
I'm pretty sure that lady's gonna, like, love this thing.
Yo, you got a fucking zombie fish.
I mean, it's day-ending why, my dude. I should also probably consider it my cargo space, shouldn't I? Because I still gotta go eel hunting and eel aging. Also, I should also be a bit more considerate about my lights around here. Because we're in new and dangerous waters. Well, there's some stuff to dredge out here, at least, but, like... Eels? That looks like eels. Hey, a conager eel.
Yeah, now the fun part is going to be getting it back. Because, it's a bit of a strange shape, doesn't it?
I mean, there are weird colors out of space. Why wouldn't there be weird shapes out of space? Oh, there's got to be a fucking way to fix this.
And the lady said you needed 2, right?
No, just the one. I just need to age it. Well, that's a fucking wasted fish.
What a shame.
Well, we should clear up this cargo.
Make sure not to sell the conger eel.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun because that cell function gets real finicky. Also, I got bad vibes just now going in that alleyway. How about we don't do that? How about we take the long way home?
Got bad vibes going in that cave alleyway.
Yes. Can't even roll up the windows there, man. 60 bucks in 1920 would be worth... Oh, wow, it's a lot more than I thought. Who, buddy? Hey, y'all, what's with the red geyser coming out of your town? Well, I guess you're not a local, so I can't really ask you that. Hey, man, you want zombie fish? Yeah. Now I just have to wait till this thing is rotting. Whoa. You see that, right, ma'am? The fucking rock that just came out of nowhere. It's right there. Maybe I should go to bed. Fishing could wait till morning.
Yo, why is that rock got fucking chromatic aberration on it too?
Some lady just looks at me, Chrometa, what now? What are you on about? Look, I'm just here to fix your boat, man. It's the 1930s with fucking 2020s vernacular. What a terrible...
That was a fucking thing in photography at this time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, chromatic aberration literally just means when, like, the different wavelengths of light aren't quite projected equally.
Ah,
So you
okay.
get, that's why you get like the weird color fringing around stuff in
Ooh.
photography
Yeah.
specifically.
Chromatic aberration just means the colors look weird.
Oh!
Speaking of the colors
Oh!
looking weird,
Oh boy! Oh jeez! Waterfall, save me! I
check
knew
his
it!
ankles.
The waterfall saved me!
Oh, hey.
That's a big ass eel in there.
Is that an eel?
Oh, I'm so close to getting fucking hitting my boat.
I mean, it could be fucking Nessie.
Well,
Okay.
try to fish it up and see what happens, I guess.
Actually, no, that's a fucking kingfish, isn't it?
Oh, I need abyssal gear for that. Something outside is very pissed at me, too. It sucks.
Oh, at least there's a treasure chest in here.
With some stuff. Some real
hey.
rare shit.
Yeah, you need one of those to upgrade your hull, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty good that the fucking loiterer outside doesn't fuck with me.
It's
Also,
fine,
yes,
just-
Kaz, oarfish. Thank you, that's what I was thinking of.
The
Orish.
roe fish. Also, I had a fucking dredge there, but like it was some big old 2x2 thing. I don't know if I could get it. I mean,
Oh, do you really want to hang around long enough to find out at this rate?
I'll fuck around and find out. You know balls in me, I'll go for it. Hiya!
Wang only ever goes balls deep. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, well.
Convenient.
Oh! You didn't even need to fucking kill the thing, you just got it. Okay.
I mean,
Well, they said they pulled it
I
down. They
even
didn't
killed
say.
it, though.
They said they pulled it down. They said didn't say they eat it. Uh-oh. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
We don't exactly have harpooners on the deck here. We're not the Pequod.
What the fuck keeps shaking my fucking boat?
Probably the waves?
Oh, yeah, huh?
Probably literally everything is the fucking boats.
It's not just a boat, too. It's a fucking dinghy. I'm surprised this thing could hold more than one individual.
It can barely hold more than one individual.
Yeah, the others have to go in the cargo. Are you aged yet? It's stale, but it's, Well, let's dock for... No. I want to dock. I don't want to lift off my awful eel.
Can you actually just like continuously sleep and just artificially age it that way?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's time passing. Well, time to deposit this bad boy. Store. I could have been putting these here this whole time. Fuck. Okay, so we need 3 more pieces of wood and 2 scrap. Also money. Might gotta work on that one. Let's see if she'll accept stale.
No, I'm pretty sure it has to be rotting.
You're fishing so little. I fished up a bunch of shit, Kawoshi. Just not all of it's fish.
Is it really fishing if it ain't fish?
Yes. Hermit. Hello again. What can I do for you? Is this your family crest? Oh, you found it! I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingfell? Tell him his brother's sorry. I'd like to come home. Can't believe I'm solving fucking Hatfield and McCoy's ass bullshit here.
It's a video game. Gotta solve people's familial dramas.
Oh yeah.
Still just stale.
Yo, who wants to be a crotchety old man?
I can't do a good old man voice.
Ah,
Nah.
I haven't seen this since. So he did take it. I knew it. Your brother's sorry. You let him come home? I don't know if I was in the right state when he left. Okay, fine. He could stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being. But I need some time to clean it out. Oh, fuck my throat. Ah!
Why is your old man voice just fucking Arthur Morgan?
Who?
Red Dead Redemption 2 protagonist.
Oh. I don't know. I just default to Western when I go for old man. While I'm out doing that, perhaps you could do something for me. See, I'm trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut. With explosives! I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You should just get in there and set it off. It's not that far in. I left some yellow flags there, you can't miss it. Time to... I guess, well... Hopefully the fish will rot by the time I go to bed.
Just wake up to the stinkiest boats.
There we go.
Hooray!
Ma'am? Here's the stuff, ma'am. Ah, perfect. This'll do wonderfully. I could offer you a small sum and thanks. That's not a small sum, ma'am. That's a $2,000. What were you gonna say?
That's because they take your fucking smelly fish. Goddamn.
Alright. So... Ahab with the cereals filed off wants us to find white flags. Yellow flags. More? Damn. Oh, wait. I need you for stuff. I should probably have stowed that bullion, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Look, how is this not fishing? I am putting a line into the water and receiving product. I am fishing. I'm also going to deposit this because fucking a goddamn genius, apparently. So now it's just the wood and the money. The game's literally called Dredge. You're dredging. Time for me to go into Valve and rename this game Fishing. Is this wood? No, it's still scrap. Oh, okay, good. Sometimes you go a little too fast.
Quit drifting your damn boats. This ain't Tokyo.
Look, man. I just got that song from fucking Initial D playing all the time on this boat. I've learned how to drift a battleship, man.
God, what a fucking good movie that was.
Battleship?
Yeah.
Was it actually good? I wouldn't know. The
Not
premise
in a good way, in a trashy way.
Ah, you basically sit there like, ah, yes, time to waste an evening on some dumb shit.
Literally, there is an entire extended sequence where to fight the fucking aliens, they call up, like, crotchety World War II veterans to come and
hell
revive,
yeah.
like, a museum battleship stationed in the coast of Hawaii. And they do all that such a scene, such a fucking, AC/DC.
Nice.
Incredible.
The 9th of September, 1927. He still refuses to take me aboard when he's working. He's convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I'm also so desperately bored at home when he's away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment on the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Dude, if I had a wife that just came up to me and said, hey, I want to go treasure hunting, I would drop everything and go for it. What I'm saying is that this guy in the letter sucks.
I mean, remember, sailors are a superstitious lot, and women are supposed to be bad luck on boats.
I see. A superstitious, cowardly lot. What the fuck is the rest of that song? Where's that song even from? What memories am I having right now? Also, hello, Sosugomi. That is from some Batman bit. Is it? Shit. Also, hey, free Doc. Let's not be crazy, okay? You stand in the center of a campsite. The fire's embers are cool, but ash is still steadily blowing out with the wind. Check the makeshift tent. The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There is nothing inside, save for a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. What do you want to do? Let's look at that campfire, baby! A large flat rock sits atop a charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. Kick 'em. You kick the ashes. Your foot hits something hard at the bottom of the pile. I just stubbed my toe on some research parts. Look for footprints. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols that have been sketched into the dust nearby. Some have been erased with the hasty sweep of a foot.
I'm sure this is fine.
Oh, bad vibes, man. Bad vibes, man.
Hey kids, wanna see a dead body?
Hey kids, wanna see some magic? I got a 100-card deck right here. Just a way to instantly diffuse any situation.
My mommy told me not to talk to strangers who play Magic.
Your mom fucking sucks, this game's great! Oh shit, oh fuck, oh heck. How did he already get here?
After you.
Fuck this, I just want to find some flags, man! Oh, okay, good.
Oh, boat.
Yeah. Oh god, it's still coming! No, go forward! Ugh! Get me out of here, man! Superpowers. Boat! Boat, go, boat, go! And this is why Highwing should be your designated driver.
Is he still after you?
Yes!
Holy shit.
Look, I don't know how I pissed in his coffee, but he's mad. Ah, thank God. A pile of loose debris. In the gaps between the rocks, you can see what appears to be large white teeth. There's a long fuse trailing out from the side. This must be the location the whaler once cleared for a shortcut. Light the fuse? That was pretty cool. This is the peak romantic fantasy of boating. Just go out into the ocean with some beers in your buds and blow up some rocks.
You say after immediately getting chased by a fucking megalith from
Look, we don't
the
talk.
ancients.
Look, we don't talk about that thing. We simply dredge for stuff in the ocean for money. This is exactly like the plot of Moby Dick, except instead of being gaslit into working for a guy, you're dealing with a fucking Scooby dork of a captain. By the way, y'all got my Scooby snacks?
No.
Well, shit, man. Gotta throw you overboard then.
Yeah,
Right, so
Meryl!
what is a Scooby snack for a Highwing? What gives you superpowers?
Let's say Fig Newtons laced with LSD.
Hmm.
That's the only thing I could think of for this scenario.
That's incredibly specific and has me asking a lot of questions.
Look, I really like Fig Newtons, man. Oh god, I gotta go crabbing.
The ultra of crab.
You must insert crab.
I don't think we're talking about the figs, but well, I'm talking about the figs. Love that shit. I could put away a box of those in a day. Don't ask about what happens after you eat, an entire box of, liquid dietary fibers.
You just have like the healthiest shit of your life. It's fine.
It's just a very casual poo. I love the idea that I could turbo while idling and just have my ship explode.
A very casual poo sounds like a great raid message.
I can't wait for Proton John to wonder what the fuck we were streaming. How much money do I have? Nowhere near enough. I have to do some actual fishing. Ugh. How droll.
Imagine that, actually fishing.
No, don't rest. I need to do midnight research for... How can I fish for Abyssal?
Later. That's how.
Ugh, terrible. I want whatever the fuck this is. It could get me into Hadel. What's Hadel?
Beyond Abyssal.
Well, we don't really need engines because we're on the awful plan. I guess we could just research some pot.
Hey, there's good money in pot.
Yeah. Floating dock. Stow this away for a rainy day.
In most areas, the ocean floor lies 4,000 to 6,000 meters, or 13,000 to 20,000 feet below the surface, but deep ocean trenches can extend this depth to 11,000
There's
meters.
something very funny about you reading this while I'm going to bed.
Or 36,000 feet. The region extending from 6,000 to 11,000 meters is called the Hadal, or Hadal Pelagic Zone, after Hades, the Greek god of the underworld.
I thought
That's almost as deep as 6 football fields.
That's fucking frightening. Also, I just love the mental image of like a skeleton fisherman laying down for bed, and just tiger brows nearby with the computer open, reading off what Hadal means.
Unironically, that's basically how I fucking sleep. Just slap on some YouTube video like the most technical shit possible, and that just knocks me out.
It's how I get through work, because, man, I learned a lot about refrigeration, AC units, and washing machines recently.
High technology connections.
Yep.
He is surprisingly fun.
You've done it. You had the blast from here. God's the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I got things ready here. Go and tell me, brother. He could come home. James Cameron keeps a house in the Halal Sea? I mean, Hadal Sea. Hang on a second.
I mean, that technically also is the halal sea, too, because there's no pork down there, so, you know.
Hello again. What can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He found you a place to stay. He does? That's That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Ah, well, I'm packed, ready to go. In my boat you go. Why do you got so much weird golden jewelry down here, sir? The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Precisely 3x2 units of your boat.
So, like the guy from the island, you totally can just smack into a fucking rock, toss him overboard, and fail the quest.
Oh, you actually failed? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why am I dead at sea? Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing at the dock, waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger. Find any more debris that needs clearing. I'm working on making some more packed explosives.
Is that just your hobby?
Yeah, mate. Come by the old whaling yards at a time. Look, somebody has to train in high explosives. And if I remember right, somebody is Nave the Fish, because I remember them wanting to do that.
What makes me a good demo man?
Buddy, I wouldn't be here if it was a bad one. What a good fucking video.
Indeed. It's
No,
kind of a shame that Valve has completely forgotten about Team Fortress 2, but whatever.
Forgot about video games, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Forge? I remember Gabe was on about that, talking about his knives. How much money does a high wing have? $419. That's a fright. I need more money. Tiny fish. Oceanic perch. Little
Don't fucking size shame the fish. What the fuck?
Well, I'm gonna get the biggest fish at 7 inches.
That's a perfectly average size. That's a bigger than average size.
I'm not shaming it. I'm just saying it's cute.
I was about to say I was gonna say something really dumb.
Go ahead.
Well, now you have to say it.
That's the size of a penis.
Yeah, that is the joke we were making. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. It's not a small and efficient. It's not a small and efficient fish.
Efficient.
Ooh, a stonefish.
It's a perfectly adequate size fish for most of my partners.
Ooh, I want that gold ball. Hiya. Ah, this one's a foot long. That's a biggin. Can I suss out any more space? I don't think I can I? These guys are dreadfully inefficient.
Not for a 2x2 now.
They're large and unsatisfying.
Fucking foot-long fish would keep me fed.
And then you realize that they're not actually filling it all and you're like hungry an hour later. How is boat? Boat! Fish market.
God damn it, TBR. The concept of a chode fish.
Well, that's enough to get me some storage space. Let's fucking hit that shit. I can't tell how much it's adding. Looks like it added a little bit more to the right. And moved my engine somehow.
Boat.
Oh,
Boat.
what's this?
Boat.
Boat. Hello, Ashtar.
I love this fucking game.
Now
It's
what?
about 2 inches long and wide as a beer can. That's all the ladies need.
It just sounds like a tuna can.
God. Me and my unhealthy obsession to 100% this game has killed me before.
Oh, I would not 100% this fucking game.
It's a slog. It's a lot of random chance at the very
Exactly.
end.
Did... Oh, fuck. No, I gotta buy the dynamite from that man, so here we go. Gotta do
Yep.
some actual fucking fishing. Because the lady will buy fish, but not treasures from the deep. Hello?
The only person who buys treasures is that one dude in Little Marrow, and I don't know why. It's bullshit.
Fish. Here we go. I need to mine fish for dynamite. And I don't think that dynamite is cheap either.
It's not, but thankfully you don't need too much of it.
I need at least one for every island, and I need a couple for this island specifically because that's the gimmick of this island.
You might want to move.
Oh, whoa, no! Asshole.
That is my least favorite, buddy.
Thou didst not heed my warning.
Oh, I heated it. I just didn't realize it was coming right for me.
Yeah, as soon as you go into the island, he gets pissed and decides to make a beeline for you.
Ma'am, a rock came out of nowhere and hit me. Don't mind the
Oh, no.
spines.
I was about to say, don't know why it had an eye, but...
Oh, I have an
Those shiny new crab pots.
Yeah, I researched them. Ma'am, please fix boat. So if I take 4 hits, I'm just fucking dead ski, aren't I?
Yup.
Don't get hit then.
Man,
Nope.
sage-like advice. Mutant fish. Damn it.
Another one of
Oh,
those.
wow, that was depleted already, fuck.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I know there are some fishing spots where are guaranteed that only have one fish, but those are special.
Where... Ooh. Something in the ocean.
Oh.
Boat? Oh, it's just these again? Oh, whatever. It's money.
I mean, it's worth more than the base one, yeah.
Well, there are better fish to catch for money than the elfish.
But the elfish is so efficient with stacking.
Yeah? Honestly?
There is like 2 fish in the entire game which are extremely not worth the space they take up in your cargo hold.
And they're all sharks.
One's a jellyfish and one's actually a starfish.
Where the fuck?
Yeah, the starfish are like specifically designed to be a gigantic waste of space, aren't they?
The Crown of Thorns, yeah. Specifically, it is worth like $1.01 per space, and it's like 9 spaces, so it's like $11.
How fucking big is that starfish for home man's only with like 2x3?
Starfish are pretty big, man. You ever see the movie Evolution?
But yeah, no, like the Crown of Thorns is like a 3x3 space in your cargo hold, and
God
it's worth
damn
like
it.
$11. It is awful.
I missed the record wreckfish. Wonder why they call it a wreckfish.
Yeah, because it wrecks you.
Damn. Better get this off my boat then. Away you go.
Please don't pull a Sunless Sea and have yourself explode.
Oh, no.
You need to do it in...
You need a what?
Do...
Does duding work? No, it doesn't. There goes that salmon.
Oh.
Ugh.
There is
Wait.
something that makes them go away, but we don't have that yet.
Oh, there goes
To be
like
fair-
$20, which is like what, $100 in now money?
I mean, be fair, that go away button works on almost everything. That's scary.
Including the long fucker.
Yes, it only temporarily though, not for very long.
I wish to delete that thing. Now, is this enough to get some high-octane explosives, I wonder?
I think there's exactly one creature the go away button doesn't work on, and that's the one that, and that's his very special one.
Yeah, let's not talk about mechanics that we're not already there yet, alright?
Fair enough.
Here's one on the house. Oh, fuck. Thanks, dude. Hope you could put him to good use, whenever you found the cause for it. Dynamite's actually pretty cheap. Let's get some TNT for the road. Just eager to buy dynamite. Giddily buying dynamite. Grinning from ear to ear.
Just don't smoke on your boat.
Don't smoke in the cargo hold.
I wonder if you get damaged, if it fucking explodes.
Unfortunately not.
Aww.
I really wish it did.
Just instantly die from playing the video game.
In real life. Also, goddamn, fucking Chronothorn starfish are fucked up.
Yeah.
Like IRL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're nasty fuckers.
They're characterized by having saponins, known as asterosaponins in the tissues.
Oh, I've seen these
They
things
have-
before.
They have detergent-like properties, and keeping starfish in limited water volumes with aeration results in large amounts of foam at the surface.
Ah, yes, I love my soap starfish.
As the spines perforate the tissue of a predator or unwary person, tissue containing the saponins is lost into the wound. In humans, this immediately causes a sharp, stinging pain that can last for several hours, persistent bleeding, and nausea and tissue swelling that may persist for a week or more.
This fish sounds metal.
Great.
And also like 10 to 14 inches across. They're also in the
Yeah.
Pacific too, so...
I believe specifically in Australia they're actually a bit of a pest because they're eating the polyps of the coral in the reefs.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
shit.
because we need more things killing our reefs.
Shit, it's getting dark. I can't go back to town like this.
Well, in the places they're native, they have things to control them, but unfortunately
Ooh.
Australia does not have things that eats them.
I guess I can make money here. The enthralled stonefish.
A hollowed husk hosting a hostile dweller. The eyes inside begin their search for a safer vessel.
Ew, it's an octopus and a fish.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was like one of those isopods that replaces a fish's tongue.
Oh, I hate
No.
those things. I've seen those in my fucking biology books. It's terrible.
Those are a
They-
thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yes.
those are a thing. They are.
it's a parasite.
Yes, and they're one of the main reasons you have to very carefully prepare certain fish because they're nasty fuckers. Thankfully, they don't do the same thing with people, but they're still nasty little shits.
It's real isopod hours.
Should I buy
At
a
least-
new light?
At least the giant isopod is just a bottom feeder that just chills.
I could get a better spotlight. It's like double the luminosity. Time to get some real fucking floodlights here, baby. Now don't stand in front of it, it'll put your eye out.
Please do not stare directly into the sun lamp.
It's not a sun lampy yet.
Do not make young me's mistake at staring directly at burning magnesium.
Ah, yes. The blindness juice.
Time for the turbo boost. Hiya.
I'm just
calling it
remembering-
juice because it's a liquid.
Yeah. I'm just remembering doing a similar thing in Sunless Sea where I would just turbo constantly and my engine would just constantly explode.
Oh, fuck yeah. Why boat normally when you can boat fast? cool. An Ouroboros flag.
There's a few of those scattered about.
Against the pale blue, a serpent consumes its tail. An endless cycle in the deep.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. You pull,
5 was such a game.
you pull into a wreck with a familiar-looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor. Except this one has a huge breach on the side. You tied up alongside the old wreck and found a phone.
I put my phone over there. You shouldn't fucking hear it. God, how do I not pick up on my mic, but my phone does? I'm so...
So this is what I was looking for a while ago when I was looking for, like, a free engine, but I don't think this is as efficient as, like, this system right here.
I think everything here is just worse than what you have.
Basic fishing pole. Ooh, buddy. I could sell that for scrap. Look inside the cabin. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All of the drawers are missing. There aren't even any floorboards left to jostle. The equipment is all still there, though surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Well, by later, I mean now. Fucking now. Deep sky, deep sky, deep sky forever. Casket seal broken fog core? 5 equals rise. He knows.
He knows.
Only the nose
Well, that's
knows.
concerning.
It's probably fine.
There's nothing concerning if he knows.
Hey, buddy.
I have a bit of a vendetta with the sailfish.
Is it extremely awkward fish?
It's not that. It's because it took me God knows how long to get the fucking aberration of that thing, because they only spawn in ones.
Oh yeah, fair.
Don't make fun of the fish for being awkward. It can't help it. It
But,
just didn't socialize as a child.
But I can.
There's a couple of fish in this game where it just took me so long to get the aberrations, it's not even funny. And then there was even more that were introduced in the fucking DLC, so hooray.
Hey, cool guy, what's wrong with the Ouroboros?
The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. Why can't I go in there?
DLC.
Yep.
Ah, I see.
I believe all that's in there is a special engine and I think a tech point, and that's it.
I'm gonna give this man some dynamite too. How's that sound? So you've returned. I wasn't sure if you were coming back. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, did you? It doesn't matter. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop, as though thrown by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention to you. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking.
The best spell.
The reef at Stellar Basin may yet have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you could begin. What are you doing with these relics? Why, collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. That's not fucking ominous. I'm gonna go.
Manifest is my baby.
Once more, we're gonna get drunk and pick up some high explosives for, you know, obvious boating shenanigans.
Alcohol and And gunpowder, my favorite combination.
Look, the
Go ahead.
only question I'd have is why can't you drop the explosives on the aberrations from the deep?
Because it doesn't do much.
Because they become chunks and worthless at that point. Nobody wants to buy chum.
What about that big bitch that keeps damaging your boats?
Oh, them? Probably wouldn't do anything? They big.
Look, with enough gunpowder, you could turn anything into a smoldering crater. No, I don't want to go here. I want to go across town at high speeds. Ooh, I almost blew up an engine there.
Almost is the important part of that sentence.
Exactly.
Welcome. Found anything? Can't see what you're saying, buddy. Special lately? You want to buy a flag? You want to buy a fish?
I believe you give the flag to the painter?
Yep.
What can I do for you today? So you found a scrap of fabric, huh? Let me see. A unique design? You want to attach it now? Hell yeah. We
That
got
man has a fabulous mustache.
It's a glorious mustache.
He waxes it hourly.
The only thing I will not recommend is attempting to get all the dyes, because that involves catching certain aspirations, and it's a pain.
Yep, all mutated crabs from each sector. Speaking of crab,
That's a crap that jerks off too much.
that's a crab that has the internet.
It's a fiddler crab.
On the roof. Sounds crazy, no? God, why am I quoting fucking Family Guy?
You could have just let that one slide. I did not pick up as a Family Guy reference, and you had to go
I
and state
didn't
it.
either.
The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out there towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? What's the problem? It feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the docks. Do I have a lozenge? I do, thankfully. Are you gonna use nets? I have not researched any TPR, but that'd be a great way to get passive income. I should.
And some things can only be caught with nets, but for the most part, rod and reel catches almost everything in the game except crab.
Even in video games, we must hunt for passive income.
Gotta turn all our hobbies into a hustle.
Looks at you getting paid for streaming on the internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks at me paying you for streaming on the internet, question mark.
Welcome to the Ouroboros. Where's my storage?
Look, it only becomes an Ouroboros until when I start streaming, and then you start subbing to me, and then we'll just train the same $5 back and forth between each other.
Ah,
Blind and headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyways, what can I do for you? You can buy my fish, good sir. You want to buy some dynamite?
nobody wants the dynamite, unfortunately.
I know what I could do with the dynamite here, though. Some parts of this game remind me of some. Let's see, the DNA is all there. Like,
Yeah.
Eldritch boating is very easy to just get cross-contamination of DNA.
Yeah, Sunless Sea is a lot more unforgiving and has a different style of gameplay to it, though.
I almost drifted right into that fucking side. Ugh.
Sunless Sea is just a straight up, it will fuck you if you just roll a dice wrong. It
Yeah.
is way more unkind than this.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a lot. This is casual fishing, but something more. Sunless Sea is. Are you ready for some football?
Sunless Sea is basically Fallen London, but in game
Hmm.
form, which makes sense, but also
the host
it's-
eel.
Numerous glowing shapes flicker and squirm behind a distended rib cage. The rest of the fish is withered and drained.
You were gonna say disintegrated ribcage, weren't you?
Uh, don't worry about it.
I want to poke it. I want to poke it and see if it explodes.
I feel like it's full of leeches or something like that. That's what I'm getting from that.
Well, it's definitely hosting something. Now, there is a reef here that, you know, begs to be met with some beer and dynamite. There you are. Just this mental image of a drunk skeleton with dynamite while everybody looks on in horror and amusement.
Uh-oh.
You need to move.
Well, you cocksucker! I gotta repair that shit because oh my god.
I heard the angry boat noise. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Is nothing sacred to you fuckers?
Nope. Not unless you're at port.
I have questions. How does a fish suck a cock?
Don't think too hard about it.
Have you heard about
Same
the
way
goblin
anything else
shark,
sucks cock.
Ishkabibble?
God damn it. God damn it.
I wasn't going for it, but that's also pretty funny wordplay too. You suck it like a goblin shark. Got him. And then people look up a goblin shark and are mortified.
Can't believe you revealed me the goblin shark has dick-sucking lips. I hate this.
Well, it has some
That
form
is a
of
sentence that I hate.
well, it has some form of suction. I'm not gonna say what, because if you well, let's just say it involves barbs.
As somebody who wanted to be a marine biologist, this conversation is making me laugh in all the best ways.
Marine biologist.
I wanted to be a marine biologist when I was a kid because I learned that sharks were actually great. And then I learned about the rest of the ocean, and now I have thalassophobia.
Just loved the ocean since I was a kid. Still do, and just loved everything in it, even the weird shit. Probably explains why I'm such a horror fan nowadays.
Where boat?
But then it turns out, when math is thrown
Actually-
at me in a certain way, my brain just goes, 404, I don't know how to solve this.
Hang on, the light's doing something fucky. There we go.
Okay, but what's your opinion of gooey ducks?
Ew. Wait, isn't that the thing that they use on that they had a gag for on Jackass?
Is it?
I don't know, because I know they're of a similar shape, but I don't know if they're like the same function. I can't sell this engine, can I?
The peculiar engine? No.
Well, I'll sell this to, Wait, actually, do you have two, ma'am? No, no, you only have the one.
No, they only sell the one, but she restocks every day.
Okay, so we'll go to bed and hopefully she'll restock in like an hour. Damn it. Well, I still gotta do that crap. Ooh. But no,
Concerning.
Y'all got too much mercury in your water.
I agree on that for the lumpy fish. I'm not sure what's going on with the one with the eyes.
Oh, that one just is from Springfield.
Damn it.
Ah, fuck. Where was the funny guy that won in fish?
Dude in blue?
Mm-hmm. It had to be around here,
yeah.
wouldn't it?
I think he's there? I'm gonna be real with you. It's been a while since I did his quest, so I don't remember.
Well, let's get trucking, shall we? Because really that's what all boat is, it's just water trucking.
I do know there was a rumor when the game first came out that these quests were timed, but I don't think that's true.
That fish ain't right. Yes, I have claimed that that boating is just fish trucking, and now I am legally allowed to play clutch while I'm boating.
Okay, but are you fish trucking and fucking?
I'm space trucking. With expert precision, they plunge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear out its tiny baby heart. They stuff it into their mouth unceremoniously. More still. Empty. They point to another shape on a second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. Have we caught a tiger mackerel yet?
Have you...
No, we have not.
Nope.
It is time to go back there for more trucking.
The reward for this is worth it, although there's a bit of back and forth for it.
Why am I going the wrong way?
That's a good question.
Maybe because you wanted to sell your trophy, Blue Mackerel, before it went bad.
Ah, it's fine. Look,
Susagum. I'm going.
I was gonna say, look, this truck goes from truck to fuck real quick. What's this
Just
gonna
remember-
say?
Susagami, nothing in Space Danny wasn't a space truck, and he was a space census taker.
God, you're right. But also, one of the alternate reality space dandies was in fact a space trucker.
No, don't say that. I actually haven't watched the anime still.
It's a very good show.
I've been meaning to. I've just been lazy.
It's
It's-
Cowboy Bebop if Spike Spiegel was a Yankee.
Yeah. You know, everything about it's like completely fucking up my alley. I just am incredibly lazy, and also like I don't even
Yeah.
actually know what streaming service it's on.
Well, that's a good
Yeah, no,
thing to
that's a
respond
mood.
with. But like, you could really easily just like take the English dub and just vibe with it for like hours.
Oh no, the English dub was like fucking good.
Ma'am, do you have a jet engine? Also, do you want to buy my mackerels? I have a surprise for you. A gift from my most loyal customer. Here, I want you to have this. Ooh, a book. She takes a book from a nearby shelf and hands it to you. I can't read. Looking through it, you see page corners tuned and handwritten notes in the margins.
That's how you know it's a good book.
Ma'am, do you have jet engines? Yes, you do. And I got the money. And I'm about to have even more money when I sell this piece of shit. I like how it takes no time to uninstall an engine, but to install it all the time in the world. Look at that. 4 beautiful negative ion engines thrumming at once. Silent as the night.
And
Gotta
if
be
you-
a lot
and-
more careful going out than going in. Or wait, no, the other way around.
Yep. I mean, at least this way, instead of engines, since engines are not taking up more than one space, if one of those spaces gets damaged, you only have one engine fail instead of having 2 dead spaces.
Yep, we covered that a while ago. When we were also covering fucking Clive Cussler.
The imbalance in your engine layout pains me.
Too bad. It takes
So-
time. It takes time to reorient those engines. We ain't dealing with that shit. Tiger mackerel caught in the day. Rod or trawl?
Yep. Sometimes some of the fish likes to be finicky exactly where it spawns, but you know.
Did I already piss it off?
I don't know.
I sure did. I see it right there.
I don't know if he pissed it off or if it's just patrolling.
No, it's coming.
Oh god.
Screen's going red. That's pissed off.
I know how to boat.
Look,
I'm
you're
a,
know-
extra fast now.
I know it patrols even if you don't go inside, but
I'm a designated driver. I know how to drive safe, which is why we're gonna go fishing right now. Nope, that's not the fish. Where the fuck are they?
they might be on the outside ring of the island. I'm not sure.
Barf. Now I got some delinquent chasing me.
I forget what that thing is even called.
It. Well, no, that's not right. That's just a clown. Wait, is Pennywise it or thing?
No, thing is from the Arctic.
Oh, okay, yes. What are you?
I think people have nicknamed that giant worm like Leviathan or something like that, or just the worm.
Ooh, hell yeah! It's got a skull and everything.
Yarhar.
Make sure
It's
you don't
on
lose it.
brand.
Let's put me on a flag, baby. Hiya. What the fuck are these tiger shrouds? I got a client and everything.
Literally sailing a ship with your face on the flag. How goddamn narcissistic can he be?
Oh,
I mean-
let me count the ways.
Could always be Meta Knight who puts his face on the front of his ship.
I was gonna say I could put my OC into 4 different video games and then have a clause that says you can't lose any fight season.
Oh.
What fucking...
Oh,
What?
right. Yeah,
That's a-
fucking guy.
Yeah.
You could have your
I
own
have no
character
fucking idea what
wiki.
you're... I have
Look
no
up-
idea what you're referencing, but that sounds awful.
Look up Shovel Knight Rise, R-E-I-S-E, and then fall down a fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah. Or no, I thought his name was spelled with Y.
No, it's R-E-I-Z-E. He wants to
Oh,
get
that dude! Ugh!
the boomerang man, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember, yeah, no.
That dude's fucking gross. He tried to sue the Shovel Knight devs because his character was the villain of, what the fuck was the... What the fuck was...
One of the DLCs, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
one of
I forget the...
Spectre of Torment.
Spectre
yeah.
Knight, that's it.
And he wasn't even the fucking villain. He was just corrupted by the fucking.
But
Whatever.
he lost a fight and was shown in a negative light. Now give me my
Yep.
money back.
Well,
What a fucking loser.
Yeah. Apparently he's
Then
trying to start a gaming studio for his OC.
of course.
The man has spent tens of thousands of dollars for his fucking OC.
That's
think
some
like
very expensive masturbation.
I think like he even commissioned the fucking like composer of one of the Secret of Mana games to make it
Jesus!
a theme just for his OC.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
I
Where's
mean,
this man getting this money?
I mean, let's be real. Well, it's the Secret of Mana, so I can't exactly say that. But like, composing a custom theme is not too unheard of.
Wait, no, he actually did two. It was not Secret of Mana, it was a Seiken Densetsu 2 and 3.
That's Secret of Mana. Well, second Densetsu 2. No, 3 is Trials, 2 is Secret.
Oh, okay, so I was correct.
Yes.
Yeah. However, said what I was gonna say. He's one of those suspiciously wealthy furries, except he's not even a furry.
Look, man, how would you feel if fucking Chester Harding had all those fucking roles in Shovel Knight, except instead of being like a fucking pretentious knockoff, it was just some schlub acting like a dork.
Like, imagine the Virgin Reese. No, you can't have my character lose a fight. I'll sue you. Versus the Chad Baz. Yeah, no, he's a huge fucking crybaby.
Dude, Baz was great.
Bass was amazing while he lasted.
Yeah.
I think he's still in there. He's just not gonna be in any future developments because, you know.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean in future thing.
Yeah,
I don't know
because
I don't know if Shovel Knight's doing future developments, but then again, I haven't kept track of the scene.
I mean,
Well-
Baz is not coming back because the best friends kind of
Yeah.
disbanded.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite reference to Baz was the fact that they somehow managed in Hollow Knight, shortly before they broke up, managed to get a little tablet in a secret area that just says, "Can you feel the thunder coming from Zoobug?"
Oh yeah, I remember that. Where the fuck is the tigerfish around here? I mean, I made $200 off this shit. That was a good fucking haul, but like, kind of spinning around
I
here.
think if you check your thingamajig, it should tell you where it lives.
It says the island specifically, but not like the exact location.
Well, it says oceanic. Does it say oceanic, channel, or coastal?
Coastal.
Okay. So that means that it is not shallow. It's sort of in the in-between between shallow and oceanic then.
Well,
It's in a weird spot.
Well, there's no in between here. It is just rock or ocean.
So
It's also in the
try
days.
going out between like islands, I guess.
I could also use the fucking what's it called to figure it out. The thing that I put the eyeball in to see things far away. Spyglass.
That's a description for a spyglass, sure.
I mean, to be fair, I think this Tiger Mackerel also took me a little bit, but that's mostly because coastal in the Gale Cliffs is kind of finicky.
Hoo boy. Alright, time to find that tiger mackerel for my dubiously rich client. Man, the fucking Wild West era of like kickstarting where you could just get your OC and the game is gone. It'd be fucking funny to get Chester in there as just some nobody that people wonder how the fuck he got in there.
I mean, ultimately, it's kind of for the best, because otherwise it just serves as a fucking justification for rich people to put their name on more things.
Yeah. I mean, at least we got some interesting cameo stuff out of it while it lasted.
I should see if my name is on the fucking credits of La Milana 2 sometime.
I really need to purchase that game, but I'm distinctly remembering the one dude who attempted to do the original Na Milana without any hints, and it taking him over 200 hours.
Mm-hmm.
He did it without a guide.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Specifically to prove a point that you could do it without a guide. It took him like over 250 hours to do it.
I mean, I just made a fucking LP and just edited some shit, man.
God knows that man's sanity is probably not there anymore.
What is this? Oh, I should probably go, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you got a very large and angry eel on your back.
Bitch, I'm just trying to find some fish! Calm your tits!
No, I'm angry and you're in my territory.
It's fish.
My tits are uncalmable.
I'm pretty sure I registered myself as either Highwing or my old pen name for a gaming journalist website. Honora.
You used to be... You know what? Never mind. At this point, I'm not surprised.
I can't find this fucking tigerfish. What's happening here? I'm not in your territory, dude! Fuck off! Yeah, I still have my YouTube. Is all my fucking old works. I don't know if they're still considered good anymore, but they're still there. What's sad is like only a fraction of a interview I had with the developer of Lisa still exists in the world because the website died, and amusingly, that's on the Voice of Dogs LP.
Wait, what the fuck? You interviewed the dev of Lisa?
If you could call it an interview, I was just basically shooting the shit with him for a while.
That's actually rad as hell.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. Like, at the end of the day, like, even after all his, like, that big a series, he's just a dude. That also does sweet kung fu.
Yeah.
God. That sort of bomb drop has just reminded me of that time my dad slapped me in the side of the face with a bomb drop I wasn't ready for about somebody he knew in university, which turned out to be one of the fucking brothers of the Beastie Boys. And he just dropped that at me out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
Look, I know a guy who know a guy who knows the guy. Who can make a brass monkey?
Ugh.
When I think about characters in Kickstarters, my mind just drifts back to like the fucking like Homestuck Kickstarter, where for
Ugh.
like $100,000 or something, Andrew Hussie said, "I will make your troll cannon and not kill them after in the same frame they show up."
They
in."
fucking killed them, didn't they?
Yes, he did, because he was infamous for that shit.
As like the moment you said not kill him instantly, like, oh, you just killed him 5 seconds later, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of stunt I would do too, honestly.
Hussey literally was just like a fucking 2000s era SH roll.
Yep, and unfortunately, that kind of extended to his business practices, but oh well.
Ooh, 4 cargo spaces for the hole, really? Fucking word.
I think a lot of that was just like he kind of gave up on fucking Homestuck halfway through because he was trapped in a beast of his own creation.
I mean, that
I
happened.
mean, that was part of it, but he was also just kind of terrible at managing his business.
Oh no, yeah, that too. But yeah, like I've actually always had like a fucking theory of just like if you look at his previous works, everything in Homestuck was meant to be like the most mockingest shit ever, but somehow it got adopted by people who just read it as purely like sincere.
This sounds like the origin story of fucking Tails got trolled.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing, is that Homestuck was severely irony poisoned.
That's a good way to put it, yeah, irony poisoned.
I mean, there's a couple of things I can think of off the top of my head where someone made it as sort of just a joke and it became stupid popular. Like, One Punch Man was a satire on that.
Undertale.
I mean,
Well, One Punch Man was a satire on that entire genre, and then it hit it big as part of that genre.
How do I, like... The thing about One Punch Man is I don't think it was, like... Well, satire as a whole is generally really good at that because, like, it says really good things about the problems with that form of... with that, like, genre of media. Like, Ava is the big one when people look at fucking deconstructions and criticisms becoming, becoming greater than the sum of their parts.
I don't know so much if One Punch Man is satire, because I feel like it more falls under the category of like a reconstruction, where it's like, okay, well, here are all of these unrealistic things about this genre and all of the silly nonsense about why people don't take it seriously, and here's why it's awesome anyway.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Whereas
It's an interesting thing to look at least. Like, like, it's not Murata, because Murata's the animator. One is the guy that does the writing. Like, it's kind of the same thing with, fucking Mob 100. The Mob 100 is a lot more, structured and genuine about it.
Yeah.
God, Mob 100 was really good.
Mob 100 and One Punch Man have their same core conceit, that all of the personal power in the world won't do you any good if you're not happy.
And sometimes just, you know, it's better just being a dude. Like,
Yep.
the most pivotal character of the entire fucking series of Mob 100 is just some dude who's a con artist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reagan Arataka's fucking great. Like, what if you just put all your points into charisma and then some?
Behold, the non-dump stat charisma.
What if you gaslit psychics? Anime's great. I don't know why people get weird about it.
Because anime gets weird.
Yeah. On the same conceit of what's it called? One Punch Man and Mob 100. Fucking what's the name of it? I'm blanking out in the moment. Mashal, that's out this season.
Oh, that one
really
actually
good.
was.
Mashal fucks. I love that show.
Mashal's great. I read it. I should really get back to reading and catching up, but
Fuck is a
Mashal
tigerfish?
is great.
But yeah, Mashal is basically, you know, part One Punch Man, part just deconstruction of, like, the bullshit in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And
Where-
I love it for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
where-
is that the series about the fucking guy who goes to like a wizard school and just has no magic ability and just
Yeah,
is
he's a fucking
strong?
muscle
Yes!
wizard.
Yeah.
And the
He's
central-
he's-
The central premise is that it is, like, highly illegal to be, you know, born without magic. But Mashal does everything through sheer, like, tenacity and physical, like, prowess.
Level 20 fighter goes to the... Well, level 20 monk, I should say, goes to the fucking wizard school.
But, like, he gets caught, and then the thing is, like, look, I won't arrest you, but you have to become, like, the head of this, like, magic organization and actively change the law if you don't want to get arrested. And Mashal's like, sure.
Sure.
And it's great how it's just, like, fucking cartoons it up, but it's also, like, a really good play on, like, hey, you know all the fucking, like, awful, like... What's the term I want to use here? Like, being a dickhead over, like, how you were born and your genetics and shit. That's dumb.
Yeah, so... The implicit racism that is inside Harry Potter's universe, where, like... Oh, hey, funny rocks. Where, like, oh, well, mudbloods aren't as good as, like, purebred wizards or whatever, so on and so forth. And, like, all of, like, the bullshit that Rowling doesn't really address. Mashal just comes out and goes, yeah, no, fuck it, that's text now. We are going to scream it into your face until you understand that racism is bad.
Yep.
Racism... bad?
Or not even racism, it's more classism, but...
Yeah, classism.
I was
Just-
thinking more like genetics more than anything, but like, yeah, it's all the same shit.
Eugenics bad.
Oh, fuck, where were the funny rocks here? I know they're here somewhere, damn it.
Maybe you should have marked them on your map.
Maybe! That would have been smart. Why didn't you tell me that
There's not-
first, mate, Tiger Brows?
Because I'm a voice in your head that only pipes up whenever things have gone wrong.
What?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Black sea bass.
Don't mind me, I'm just the bilge rat here.
Ah, you're the sea skaven.
That sounds terrifying. I just, like, go fishing in
is
the ocean and I pull up an entire humanoid rat. I'm just like, what the fuck? Where?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that were me on the end of that line.
Just
Everything
hisses.
is fish, yes?
Ah, I have found the crazy rocks with the power of sunlight. The stone trembles before you, unknown symbols glow from within. A sudden chill rushes you through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm. A deep vision enters your mind. A blustery wind screams through the cliffs, diving and turning. It passes over a large wooden ship at anchor, all flags filling suddenly. A skinless face appears along the fluttering fabric. A wave of terror arises from the crew. What? What the fuck am I supposed to take away from that?
Don't worry about it.
Does Davy Jones not have face skin?
His face is on the fly, didn't you read?
Oh, you really want to talk about not having face skin? Mr. Skull?
I had a face once.
Then I ate it.
That doesn't make sense. Rowling is a Blairite. Pardon my
she's a-
ignorance, is I don't know what a Blairite is.
British
Well-
politics.
Ah.
Basically
Yeah,
right wing.
I see.
She's a turf.
Yep. That's the one I heard.
I mean, yeah, we all know that.
Yeah.
She,
Blairite just means Tony Blair, who was a contemporary of like George Bush and quite chummy with him, so that's kind of what you can imagine he
Gotcha.
says.
No, birds, go away! Fuck you! I'm selling
I'm
this
at
fish
port.
right now. You can't
Safe.
stop.
I'm in the safe zone.
You can't stop me. I'm selling this fish.
just like a fucking kid who gets into like the safe zone during freeze tag. It's like, you can't get me here.
God, it's kind of fucking incredible how many people just list Harry Potter as something they like, and I'm just like, okay.
I mean, You can like Harry Potter and not like J.K. Rowling.
Yeah,
Most
there's
people don't.
Okay. I
as
guess
somebody who
that makes sense.
as
Also-
somebody who likes Lovecraft, I've learned to
Yeah,
separate the
yeah.
art from the artist.
Yeah,
Also, a lot of liking Harry Potter is mostly due to the fact that like is kind of a pivotal like childhood series for a lot of people. So
True.
I mean that, and it does genuinely have some good messaging in there as well.
I wouldn't say messaging so much as like it sits in like the perfect appeals to children thing because literally it's the, hey, you know, oh you're all being
Uh-oh.
bullied
You
and
found it.
everything.
I also
Possibly?
clicked outside the window. I
You've
did.
gone outside the world.
I was like that does make sense because when I was a teenager in high school, I won the first 4 books of the series in like a library raffle, and then I started reading them. But at the time, it felt like a chore, which was
Yeah, the first book literally was meant for like small children, like fucking elementary school kids.
Yeah.
I
Black
distinctly
Jacket,
remember at my Scholastic fair back in elementary that like the first like 3 books were things that were just offered as part of just like, hey, did you raise the most with charity?
Also, what were you gonna say, Tiger?
Black Jacket, unfortunately, the most recent thing that J.K. Rowling has written is a story about how trans people are all serial murderers and shouldn't be allowed in women's bathrooms because J.K. Rowling is a TERF.
Yeah.
I'm not
Also-
shocked, but I'm not pleased.
Also, the other thing she wrote was a fucking series where wizards had the chance to kill Hitler and then didn't because they can't interfere with fucking
A flame
matters the Muggle world.
mackerel.
Hmm. Rendered flesh with muscle and bone exposed. This gory mess of a fish can't have lived like this for long.
It's why I struggle with like the other thing she did in the fucking Harry Potter universe. What is it? Fantastic Creatures in the something or other.
And where to find them.
Because like I actually kind of dig what that series is trying to do, but then I just think about the author and I struggle to enjoy it.
Yeah, again, as somebody who likes authors like Pierce, Lovecraft, and some others, it's just like I've long learned to separate art from artist.
Didn't she also
Don't
say
look
that
up what
Dumbledore was
Lovecraft's
always
cat
gay?
was named.
I think I remember hearing something about the Dumbledore thing, but that was definitely like a knee-jerk move of like trying to save face.
I was even trying
Kinda.
to save face though, just like she just randomly announced it at one point just to like drum up publicity, I think.
Oh, it's the fucking Blizzard play of, oh, did our companies do something wrong? Let's spin up some lore.
Not even that, like I don't think there's anything controversial going on at the time because that was before like her being shitty really came out. That was just a thing she said.
Yeah.
Just like the whole thing about like there's no toilets in the fucking
That
Wizard
one is
world
so
because-
fucking funny. They
They
just
teleport away their poo.
which is hilarious because there literally is a
Filthy
toilet
creatures.
in the movie, in the book.
I
There's
distinctly
an
remember
entire
someone
character.
Yeah, no. I distinctly remember someone making a joke about that if where one of the Gryffindors just teleports their poo in Draco Malfoy's room as spite move.
Look, when you have prestidigitation, the description of the spell says that it removes all filth from you, so you can just shit in your robes and just prestidigitation it away.
That's where you need to put up your anti-shit wards.
do I give him the flesh mackerel?
There's no reason to.
There's no reason to. Regular
Aw,
works.
Barf. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It is consumed as quickly as the first. Almost fulfilled. They point to a fish on a final scroll. This one is a snake mackerel.
It's a long fish.
You're
Yo, I want whatever that hideously 4x3 long thing is. Oh, those are aberrations. Hang on. No, we gotta go
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, no, that was a...
That's just a
Aberrant.
fucking
Weird
manta ray,
manta
right?
ray.
Yeah, it was an aberration of a manta ray. They're only at night, though, so that's why you haven't found them.
I have not seen longfish anywhere in the records. That's the wrong longfish. Yo, hammerhead?
Yep. I think Twisted Strand is where it is.
I have not
Don't quote me
seen
on that.
longfish on Twisted Strand, though.
I-
Is that it?
There it is.
Is that it?
I think it's that one right there for Mangrove.
Yep.
Maybe.
Well, he's gonna have to fucking wait on that, buddy. I mean, probably not, because, like, technically we're done with Gale Cliffs, I believe?
Yeah, it wants to do the Stellar Basin next, though, and I think Mangrove is considered its own biome.
Well,
Can
yeah.
I just say?
What's
Oh,
up?
so you're on.
No, you know it.
I was gonna say, can I just say I appreciate how mentioning Hitler has now made the chat descend into what actually would stop effectively Hitler from happening.
Oh,
Do I gotta put a fucking handbrake on that just because that could lead to some,
problems?
yeah.
It's been fine so far, but
We've
yeah.
invoked Godwin's law. Oh no.
I mean,
Please do not make us put the E.
I trust my audience, but I don't trust, errant souls.
I was about to say, please do not make us pull the E-brake on this.
That's fine. No one's done anything idiotic yet.
Keyword yet.
I trust my audience. Though the moment I see new chatter, then I know that's not my audience. What I'm really worried about, since this is like a lot of historical accuracy thing, I'm afraid we might fucking leak some, like, some fucking airplane information like in the War Thunder threads.
Oh no.
That's my favorite meme of just people constantly leaking classified documents despite the fact that War Thunder keeps saying, "Stop it!"
I think at this point people are doing it to feed into the meme.
Yeah.
I actually
yes,
can
feed
tell you
into
the real
meme by
reason,
getting
but it kills the
court-martialed and
fun.
sent to jail.
Yes.
What was that, Ish?
I actually can tell you the real reason, but it kills the fun.
Alright, sure, let's kill kayfabe.
They're classified in like the tenuous sense of like they're not really like meant for public consumption, but they're not like go to jail if you post this anywhere because it just exists.
It's a
Pretty
baby
much
fine.
Pretty much everything that's been posted already exists elsewhere on the internet. The biggest thing is mostly just a lot of it's not for exports.
Well, TPR
Yeah.
was yelling at me this a while ago, and by yelling I mean reminding me that this exists. I should get a fucking troll, shouldn't I?
Trawl's slower than you think it is, but yeah, it works.
I mean, it's passive income.
There are some fish which you cannot catch with trawl, though.
The
Come
problem.
on, Wing. Join the MLM. It's passive income.
Uninstall. To storage. Give me the sweet net.
Also, why are you storing your crab pot there? It doesn't need to stay there.
I just completely forgot about it. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't use crab pots for a decent bit except for like the beginning where it asked me, and then I completely forgot about them until I came back around to having to do crabs for things later, and just like, oh shit.
Admittedly, I
What
do
about-
need to do the crab shrine for Gale Cliffs, but like, I don't have the income to get some good crab pots yet, so we're not.
Exactly what I was going to remind you about, but yeah, you're on top of it. Good job.
Yeah, a lot of the shrines are extremely worth it. It's just they're a bit of a pain.
Elfish at the beginning was easy enough. Like, it saved me a couple money on like a fishing hook, but like, that one requires a lot of like crab pots to get it in a reasonable amount of time, and I don't got the money for that. I'm still trying to improve my boat.
Yep. I know there's one shrine later that is also particularly just, why are you making me take up this much space?
One of them is sharks, and I find that one really fascinating because you gotta get sharks from everywhere.
Yeah, no, that one was a pain in my ass.
Truly, this is a fisherman's life, trawling for undersea treasure. Is it worth, like, getting better...
Run.
You should move.
or speed? The ocean is apparently very pissed.
Oh, nope, something that's following you is very pissed.
Yeah, it's the ocean. Why isn't it going away?
Boat wants you.
For Bitcoin. Well, I guess we're getting here a lot earlier than expected. What?
That's a troll thing you can get here. It's
I
a
know.
squid.
It's just funny. It's just like, hey, you caught this. And I'm like, how would I know that? Oh, good. A port? Oh, God.
Yeah. The jellyfish
Maybe-
may or may not be explosive.
Yeah, maybe avoid the jellyfish.
How about I go to bed
Thankfully,
here?
jellyfish only appear at night.
An old generator sputters and ticks over. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. Ooh, the cupboards have gears in them.
The research station has research parts on it, you don't say.
Yeah, it could have fooled me. I thought they would have, like, I don't know, cooking supplies here. They could
I'm just imagining someone throwing a frying pan at an eldritch monstrosity out of sheer desperation, and that is kind of a hilarious image.
I mean, it's probably happened. Inspect the equipment on the table. There's some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't seem to find any use for them right now. I would still just fucking take them.
Are you fucking kidding though, Ash, though? I would absolutely take, like, a cast iron frying pan in a battle against, like, an Eldritch Abomination.
There's a reason why it's a big meme in PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking durable.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
that's
have you ever actually used a cast iron frying
Yes.
pan? Those things are heavy.
Yes,
I
that's
have.
exactly why.
Demo pan?
Oh yeah, like fucking before I had to move out, I was using one to cook like chicken shawarma, breakfasts, whatever have you.
But
We
what
still use
about
one.
your seasoning?
Seasoning was something I didn't solve until recently.
We use ours for cooking chicken breast and chicken thigh.
On the other side of the table, you see a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Return evacuating the fort." Look around the floor. Look around the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to larger gashes when you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one and find parts.
A gear.
I should leave here.
That giant hole in the middle of this basin tells me a lot of things.
Ocean
I
is
don't
pissed.
think so. Oh, nope. No, sir, I don't like it.
I know this is about those Japanese video games.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
please stop taunting the giant squid.
No.
It will slap your shit.
Ooh, a red snapper. Now, in my hasty panic from last night, where the fuck am I?
We're in the Stellar Basin.
Yeehaw. Let's not be here for now and check out those other islands. No, wrong button. Oh, we got fucking space for days on this thing. They could just live there.
Yeah, it's decently big.
I'll trawl and dredge. This ship does fucking everything, baby.
I think you only catch things via dredging when you're moving.
Oh, I'm aware. But, like, I have a lot of things hanging out of my boat right now.
Fair enough.
Now here's the question, do the fish actually rot when they're just in, like, the trolling nets?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
They
they're still
only-
fresh.
Yeah, they do not rot until unless you put them in the boat, or unless you maybe when you pull your net back up. I'm not sure.
That's sick as hell.
It's
Speaking
good.
of sick as hell, what's this? A collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the waves. Ooh, photography equipment. Mine now.
Wasn't there somebody who lost her photography equipment?
Not
Yep.
anymore, because I found it. And now I am a photographer. Oh, that would be such a dick move, too. You know how expensive fucking photography equipment is?
Ugh, yeah.
Yep.
Let me introduce you to my good buddy Voice the Dog, who does professional photography. That shit's expensive.
Yeah, I believe giving her the set just allows you to effectively take in-game, effectively photos in games which you can turn into screenshots.
We could have learned that when I submitted it here.
Ah,
It's fine. I can handle playing the game. This is not the place.
I forget where she is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh! Well, I can handle playing the game, not driving, apparently.
The call of the
Well
void.
done.
That was so dangerously close.
Look, if any other time, I probably would have crashed, but I thought about the money I'd be wasting. Oh my.
Oh hey, another one of you.
You approach a hooded figure. Dirty gold robes obscure all features except for a pair of withered and blackened hands. Fishermen. Deep calls. Respond. Their voice gurgles with the sound of fluid in their lungs. An answer. Oh, I got one of those. Hang on, buddy. Here you go. They rip through the throat of the fish and tear out its heart. It's in their mouth before you have time to process what you just saw. Another. A sacrifice. This one looks like a fang tooth. Oh, I don't got one of those, buddy. Sorry. I gotta get back to you on that one. Also, Selnar brings up a good point. We'll put this here.
Did you label the other one, or did you forget him as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely forgot about him. No fucking memory whatsoever.
Well, rip. You can label them again later if you remember.
The sea tells me all I need to know.
The sea
He tells you to go fuck
calls.
yourself, mostly.
Wow, how'd you know?
Maybe it's that giant tidal wave that looks like a middle finger.
Oh, that's just Emotep being a dick.
What does Emotep have to do with the sea?
See, whenever I think of like anything elemental forming a hand, I just think of the mummy.
I mean, that's not a bad image.
Why did Emotep make a face to taunt Brendan Fraser?
Because he's just that much of a dick.
Oh, I love her face. Hello. Sorry, would you step out of the way for a moment? Ma'am, you're taking photos at night.
You can do that.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. God, let me tell you about the fucking YouTube videos I saw talking about, like, disposable flash bulbs for Kodiak cameras.
Ugh.
Kodiak cameras.
That was fascinating to know that they put, like... It was ostensibly a flint and like, a high burning metal inside a glass tube that burned so hot that oftentimes the bulb would just crack on use. It was, in fact, technology connections, yeah.
That just sounds like flash powder with more steps.
I mean,
Yeah.
the
It's
thing is,
self-contained flash powder, yeah.
self-contained, prepared, and it's easy enough for the common man to use. That's why it was very popular.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself, "Oh, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of the lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. The others, I fear that they were lost overboard." She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap in the two islands. Then I crashed in some coral. Thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dare not stop. Oh, that fucker. Yeah, trust me, I know. You're able to retrieve the lenses for me. Well, let me see. She rummages through what few belongings she has survived the trip. I have a spare camera that I won't need. You're welcome to it if you can find the lenses. You have the lenses! Oh, I do hope they haven't been damaged by the seawater. Can lenses be damaged by seawater?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Very easily.
Damn.
Seawater can damage a lot of things.
Ishkipable, you don't have to fucking call me out in chat like this.
I didn't get a chance to say it in calls, so, you know, I had to say
Fuck.
something. But also, yeah, like, lenses aren't, like, actually sealed, so you can get tons of, like, shit building up on the inside of them.
Yeah, salts, I guess.
Salts, and they can be moldy, they can get, yeah. And also just, like, seawater in general, like, it can be slightly abrasive, so you can get scratches.
I love my sandpaper ocean.
Saltpaper ocean, more like.
She takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully. You seem mostly unharmed. I think that's some careful polishing can't remedy, at least. As promised, you should take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but should allow you to capture some good shots. If you want some advice on local wildlife, just say the word. This is... Well, first off, I want it to be daytime. I'm not a professional photographer. In-universe photo mode.
You got overlays and everything too. Roll, zoom.
Sadly, you can't go below the ocean, otherwise they did a really good, like, low-panning shot.
Get all up on those low poly models.
Hell yeah. Overlay is just like the grid, but you don't have any, like, filters.
Yep. The only filter you get is if you are panicked.
I wonder if you could take photo of the psychotic effects.
I think.
It looks just to be like whatever is in Eng at the time, so I presume as much.
I just think I
It would be
remember getting a.
funny if,
Oh,
it
go
would be
ahead.
funny if it specifically excluded the sanity effects.
I don't think it does, because I remember taking a photo of a particular enemy while my screen was blurry because they were close to me and the blur persisting into the screenshot.
Oh.
That would actually be hilarious though, because it just further like hammers home like, yeah, it's just you being fucking crazy. You should like not be at sea for so long.
I love the ocean. It calls to me with sweet siren songs, telling me to invest in gold and silver. It never depreciates.
Buy your stored rations today.
You should invest in an underground safety base. The government's coming for you. God. I gotta say this. I know underground, like, bunkers are big old prepper shit. But there's something about an underground building that just speaks to me. In, like...
I think that's because you're from fucking California, Wang.
I think that's because
We don't
your
have
basement
basements
built
out
that.
here.
Yeah. I suppose, because, like, I do like the idea of just, like, an underground thing where you're just, like, just in there. Yo, is that a fucking...
That's a cruise liner.
Yep.
What?
Cruise liners existed before, like, the 1900s. Where do you think the fucking Titanic came from?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Titanic wasn't pre-1900s.
Okay, yeah,
But also, you're right, yeah.
You get what I'm saying.
Fun fact, actually, cruise liners were the fastest ships, like, around, pretty much.
Huh.
Until
Like,
they
no-
started being floating cities. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they got...
There's the other garbage fish.
They actually they only got slower because they realized it was more profitable to force you to spend more time on the boats.
Oh, these are crazy stones.
Oh.
I should come back
Huh.
here later.
Mark them on the map.
Sigh, you're right.
I know I am. No, don't talk to the
Don't mark the map? Okay.
No, look, sometimes when you're playing RuneScape, you make mistakes. In the heart of action.
Gentlemen, stonks! Ow, that one hurt my throat.
I thought you were about to say behold corn.
I mean, that's one of the lines, but that's not what, however, paid for.
Fair.
But yeah, as a fun anecdote, actually, during both World Wars, actually, cruise ships were actually commandeered by major world powers because they were a really efficient way of moving troops across the seas.
Yep.
And
Don't
because they was
weren't they also used as, like, medical facilities? Because I remember
Yeah.
999 touching upon that.
yeah, they used as everything. Like they were just big floating.
Yeah, like,
platforms
imagine if
for
you
to-
just, like, took a skyscraper, turned it sideways, and made it buoyant.
and
A
that made it also
particular
really
case.
fast too. Like
Black Jacket, don't remind me of those shitty Titanic cartoons.
What?
like
One of them had a rapping dog.
What?
oh,
What?
I vaguely know about that one actually. Yeah. There's
I
like
feel like I'm too young for this.
I never saw it, but there's like a cartoon of like animals on the Titanic or something. Like
Ooh,
cartoon animals on the
Barracuda.
Titanic.
God damn it, Tiger, I was gonna make that joke. I'll fucking kill you. Aren't barracudas like... Am I thinking of the right fish? Because I remember
The-
specifically because of a really dumb anime series called Human Bug Academy, where there's a fish that's so lean and slender and fucking fast that if they jump out of the water, they could stab in your neck and kill you.
They are incredibly aggressive, but I don't think they can stab into your neck and kill you. They will bite the fuck out of you though.
I mean,
Yeah.
there are fish that if they leap out of the water and smack into your face, they can give you a concussion.
Unfortunately, those invasive fuckers are real common up where I live.
Storage. I need to store all this fucking mad loot, baby. And
I
a
think they're called-
flag.
They're not Asian carp, but they're something along those lines, and they got into the river and they won't fucking leave.
Oh, you should do what I saw in, like, I forget where it was. I don't. This is not an actual recommendation. This is a segue to something I saw on YouTube, where some city has like a tributary, and in order to prevent an invasive species from going in and contaminating everything, they electrocuted several miles of a riverway.
Yup,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, they just occasionally will close it down and fucking shock whatever the fuck's in there, and it must smell fucking terrible.
Unfortunately for me, the river I live next to is the Mississippi, so we can't exactly do that.
Actual ocean liners, like the Olympic class, were designed around maintaining near flank speed for weeks on end, so in times of war, they were used as troop transports or hospital ships. Yeah, the hospital ship one I only know because of video games, because 999 was actually very good at, like, conspiracy theories.
The only other thing I know around from World War One, I think, was the Halifax disaster.
Do I have any parts in storage? I do. But I want to use
Uh,
it for this one.
And that didn't involve a cruise liner. That involved,
That's the cargo
sh-
ship, yeah.
yeah, that was a cargo ship full of, to the brim with explosives that caught on fire, slowly drifted in the port, and then exploded with the biggest non-atomic explosion at the time.
Damn.
I mean, there were no atomic explosions in 1917, so
It's even, I think, for a while, it was considered one of the biggest. And apparently, from the reports of the people who survived, the people who were at the dock practically got atomized from the sheer
Oh.
force of the explosion.
Ooh.
actually, it still is the biggest non-nuclear explosion.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of, like, Star Sector, I think the game is, where one faction jury rigs ships they steal into, like, kamikaze ships by just gutting out every unnecessary thing that doesn't exist to make the ship move and just replacing it with dynamite. And those things apparently scream real fucking fast at you.
Yeah, so Halifax disaster was literally just
What?
everything went wrong.
Yo, what?
Treasure map?
Yo, haunted pirate treasure, let's fucking go.
Can we discern anything that looks like that? Hang on. Well,
Well,
it's an indicator of where it is, but there's no mark of an X, so kind of worthless
you know,
right now.
you know the general area, but you don't know exactly where in that general area.
I think we're actually
Yeah.
at the general area.
You are, yeah.
Yeah,
It actually
Is
makes
that-
sense for a map to be a map of where you're at.
But yeah, the only other
Damn
tidbit I
it.
can offer about fucking ocean liners is that they actually were so fast, they were often just sent out like like unaccompanied, because if something tried to come up to hassle them, they could just scoot away.
yeah, because a lot of other ships at the time were nearly fast enough to be able to pull up alongside and board.
Researcher. No, so hey, Ishkavibble, you were fucking wrong.
Okay, look, it was a one-up, okay?
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm
The
nobody.
hello almost sounded like you were talking to her first.
Shut up. I struggle to believe that. Your ship looks like a fisherman's, and you look as though... She looks up and down, and her voice cracks. She trails off. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you have time. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outposts. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do the best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies. Well, ma'am, I'll get some fish, even though I'm nobody. What's that? Huh.
Why is it blurry?
Because I can't process it.
Swollen flesh folds back over its eyes. Cracked lips bleed through the mounted scar tissue.
Is this just a crack addict fish?
Maybe.
That's just Dave Chappelle's crack deck, yeah.
Oh, shit, I have 2 messages I missed. 14th of September, 1927. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill, which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. See, I have the opposite problem. I'm always fucking hot and it sucks. I think I was running from some lines and they are illegible. But most of what they hauled up was junk. They eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew as such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. A decapitated head arrived and bit someone and drank their blood, and then flew into the horizon screaming, "Ree!"
Dio!
Actually, at that
Yeah,
point, he
the
would have
same
grafted
idea.
himself onto Jonathan's body, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He pried it open easily. The buckling boards came and cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. Wow, this really is just Dio's grave, isn't it? The crashing rays rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. Because Dio bore through the eyes, that sick freak.
That's not good.
This is earlier in the log.
Much earlier.
We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we haven't done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said, or what I said, but I know I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right their way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I'm not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days. But I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. That's cute. And tragic.
He fucking died.
Yeah, he opened a fucking coffin in the ocean and Dio showed up. That's like the worst luck you could have ever. Now I just want to see the developers make Dio Brando in their style. That would be really interesting to see. God, on the note of rippling human anatomy, I know this is a weird segue. Anime group's been fascinated by Baki recently, and I hate it.
Baki sure is an anime.
Baki
and
is
manga.
so fucking gross, dude. Like, I've read Frankenfran, and I think Baki is just fucking disgusting. Ooh, I found some sunglasses. Is that the super fucking soul guys? Yeah, with ridiculous ridiculous physiology is the best way I could describe it.
What's wrong with having just a few more joints than the average person?
See, I bring this up because I've read Frankenfran, and I've seen ridiculous anatomy and how you could go beyond that. But something about Baki is just fucking vile.
I mean, Frankenfran kind of, did that in the more traditional, like, just horror kind of, like...
In a very academic way, too. Like, as a
Yeah.
person who's studied anatomy and physiology, there's, like, a certain eerie genuineness to Frankenfran. Baki's just like, no human fucking smiles like that, what? Though it has made for some really amusing memes, like, Breaking Bad done in Baki's art style.
No, there's a dog barking.
Dog.
There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows, occasionally lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective.
Why does it look like there's a blood spill to the left?
It's probably just some clay. You jump off the boat into thigh-high water, the dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Hey dog, you want some fish? You throw some scraps into the water near the dog. It pounces at the splash and solid seawater.
Slowly approach.
You wade towards the shore. As you get nearer, the dog backs up a little way. It sits. You want some fish? You throw some scraps towards the dog, which land in the sand. The dog eats them, along with a mouthful of sand. You start to walk closer to the dog, but it runs away nervously and hides in some bushes. After a few moments, it approaches again. You make soft, encouraging noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of reach. So I used to have a Boston Terrier that did this not because it was scared of me, but it wanted some fucking snacks. Like, it would find a way to sneak out of the house and then stay exactly across the street to know when it gets food. And if I would try to approach otherwise without food, it would just slowly walk away.
Dogs be smart like that. In the worst possible ways.
God. Persona 3 has a dog character as part of the team, and I've been fondly remembering another old dog that I got that was actually a very good boy, and it just makes me sad.
Oh.
Dog.
I am once again remembering, I'm just once again treating my dog well vicariously through Koromaru. Though unfortunately my dog didn't like documentaries. Got some fish for you, dog. You hold out some fish scraps in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking them. Pet the dog.
That
The
boy.
dog.
You reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand and it seems to understand that you're not a threat. Pet the dog. You pet the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Thank you, Void Knight, for the sub.
Dog getting sub.
I just got paid $10 to pet a dog. This is great.
Finally, a good game.
You pet the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Well, later, buddy. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're waiting out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind. It tilts its head questioningly.
Boat pet, boat pet, boat pet.
Hey dog, you want to go on an adventure? You continue, this time with the dog in tow. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. I just love this mental image of just this, like, gruff old fisherman skull. Just with a dog under his arm. When you get to the
Dude,
boat,
if there's like one fucking thing that's like been a historical constant, it's the love of dog.
you lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you can find him a more permanent home.
Okay, so this.
No,
is
that's my
extremely
dog.
important.
Fuck you.
This is extremely important. Don't get fucking hit.
Don't dump the dog overboard. No.
I did not think that, and now you have put the fear of God into me.
No, I've put the fear of dog into you. Specifically, the fear of losing dog.
Hey dog, you want some fish? I just got some on the trawl. There's some boxes scattered haphazardly onto the shore. Oh.
More map.
I have never seen this item. Because I found 2 pieces of the map, but I never found the third.
You also have an X on this map too.
I feel a little nervous about putting some lumber above the dog. Swear to God, if I hit anything Tiger Brows, I'm going to save scum this, and then I'm gonna suplex you into the ocean next to the giant squid.
Why would it be my fault?
Because you put that thought in my head, and now it won't go away. God, just imagine some other streamer just fucking going, "Oh no, I'm crashing into a wall. Oh, there goes that dog." And that's when you fucking report that stream.
Cruelty to animals.
Oh, hello again. What do you need? This dog needs a home. You want it? A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response.
Oh.
I could definitely take this one off your hands. And I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yeah, you should take the dog.
Can you give the dog to multiple? Aww.
Dog.
I'm in.
He's so happy.
Oh, we're gonna be such good friends. He could be my assistant. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's, interesting? I guess that's yours, if you want it. Dog, you just made this worth the trip. This dog just paid for its gas money.
I guess one of the fish it ate had that in its stomach?
I can clean the rest up, don't worry about it. And thus we help out a dog and a nice lady this pretty.
Yeah.
That better be like a permanent part of her fucking portrait now.
Permanent part of a what now?
Her portrait.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, We just have the answer, don't we?
That's what I'm saying. It had an X on it. You just have you know where to go. Are those glasses?
Yeah, I just found some aviators out here in the ocean. Don't worry about it.
Wang, did you find a dead body again?
No? Look, just because I find glasses doesn't mean there's a body attached to them. If we kept assuming that every item I find in the ocean has a body associated with it, well, the ocean would just be a terrible place, wouldn't it?
The ocean is a fucking terrible place.
I mean, the scariest part is that we haven't found any bodies.
Oh, right. I forgot I have camera mode on right now. Oh, that looks really nice.
That is a pretty sunrise.
Just an accidental photo op, don't mind me.
That's actually a really cute animation whenever your trawling net actually catches the fish.
Yeah, just the fish bounces out of it, yeah. It's a scary place, but also very wonderful. Yeah, it is. So we gotta go way out of the way from that point.
I don't know, not avoid. Have you fucking seen a gooey duck? Those things are fucking weird.
What's up with you and gooey ducks today?
I don't know.
Okay, so we gotta be below the heel of the specific island.
I think maybe just because it's like fun to say.
Just say gooey duck and you think, oh, you know, like a wet duck. No, it's worse. Then we have to go out west.
It's a sand penis.
That's certainly a way of describing it. I was gonna say mollusk. So supposedly it should be around here? But I don't see any indicators.
Do you actually have like special interacts for just randomly dredging for stuff?
Hmm? Oh no, this is just mutated fish. Damn, I cannot fish for shark.
That's a hammerhead. Also, actual thought, what if it requires you to finish the map before you can actually, like, use it?
Oh, that would be the lamest, because I deduced the map video game. It's solved right here.
Do you have squares in your main map?
I do, but I don't know if the scale is to par.
It looks it.
So I need to go south a little bit.
No, Ishka, that's a fusion between a Geodude and a Psyduck.
Whoa! Oh, I wish I had the camera out.
That's a big fish.
That's a whale.
Whales are technically mammals.
Not even technically the mammals. They give live birth.
They're fishes in spirit.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means fuck you, I'm right.
Jeez.
Well, fuck you. Maybe you're a fish in spirit. Ever think of that?
No, I don't want to be a fish.
Fish Browse is born.
Ah!
God, if I actually do need the map, that would suck. Chat, do I actually need the map for this? Unless it's this. Lying just beneath the surface of the water is a floating chest held down by a chain that disappears into the deep. Damn! This shit was loaded.
Got a whole ass plate.
This plate is as big as my trawling net.
That plate's as big as 4 of your goddamn jet turbines.
But more importantly, Hey, how am I gonna get space for this? The refined metal. That was nowhere near where it was on our map. Fuck this map, it sucks. Yeah, chat, we just went on a treasure hunt. Wow, it was just out here nearby. Like, we didn't even need to go on this grand adventure or anything. We just had to, like, stop by her place. You could toss the map now, it has no value. To the depths. It's just like, sir, are you littering in my ocean? So, chat, we have a problem right now.
Time to go back to Little Marrow, I think.
Yeah. I got a lot of shit to sell, don't I? What stuff needs wood here? I still need one more metal, and I keep spacing out on that. Do y'all remember seeing any metal while we were out fucking about in the ocean?
Nope.
Damn it.
Probably.
Oh, I curse you, ocean, for being so vast and unknowable.
And the ocean curses you right back, don't worry.
We're not at the mangrove yet, are we?
Nope. Nothing is really stopping us from going there.
I mean, true. But also, what do I research now? I can research this monstrosity at some point. Well, I do need to get better fishing poles, I think, so we're gonna go bop, bop, bop. Then, we're gonna go bop, bop. I'm gonna go bop, I'm gonna go bop. And now I have a special volcano fishing line that won't get melted by fucking magma activity. What? But also I could just get the super rod. Save at least one research part. Why? I mean, I understand that, like, you know, keep on the side, but, like, I don't know. I just wanted rods, man. Yeah, I think we gotta go all the way back just to sell all this bullshit.
Well, lucky you. You have a brand new spanking spell.
Oh god, you're right. Shit. Well, first off, I have a lot of fish in my boat, and I should probably get rid of them before they rot.
Then the place doesn't rot, though.
Sorry?
They're in the place that doesn't rot, though.
Actually, you know what? I should do something else. First off, I need to get to my storage again. Because, pretty lady wants some fish, and I'm gonna get it for her. Off you go to be forgotten. Oh, wait, no. I do it like this. Off you go to be forgotten for, like, decades. And then I gotta go... floating dock? No, shipyard. And I need to repair the... No, wait. Yeah, I need to repair my trawl. And now the fucking immortality net will allow fish to just pile up in my net, not worry about anything.
You know, Black Jacket, I get the same vibe.
You know what's
Honestly, same.
what's that?
What?
Reminds me of Noodle. Yeah, right?
Oh lot of the fucking designs remind me of Jamie Hewitt's like work.
Is that metal?
At the very least, inspired.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the researcher because I got to deposit some fish to the pretty lady. Oh boy, another ring that this dog probably vomited up. Where am I? Why are my lights off?
That's a good question.
Security lights, I missed you. I really do enjoy how this stream is just basically like fucking stream vacation dialogue. Talking about like maritime history, what ifs, and also just bashing J.K. Rowling.
It's a good game for it.
You. And you? Yeah. I get you from fucking crab nets of all things. Well, I think it's about time to address the elephant in the room that Tiger's been poking at.
What?
So, we have a spell called Manifest that says teleports us back to where it all began. What do y'all think that looks like? If you mentioned exploding, I'd be impressed. I might be going a little crazy right now, but like, that's not your problem, it's mine.
That seemed painful.
After the first few times, yeah, but you eventually get used to it.
Truly, you're blasting off again.
Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking freaking breaks is an important part of playing video games. I mean, being productive. Don't want to break kayfabe there.
This is a man who desperately needs some sleep.
This is like, I don't need to teach a lesson to you. You're not gonna listen, I know. Give me your fish.
I'm pretty sure they're saying that because you look like you're going fucking insane.
Yup. They are tutorializing you on sanity. Oh. I wonder. What are the limits of this? Let's... there is a hard limit. Damn. Divers of a particular shipwreck in Lake Superior are constantly spooked by what they call Grandma or Old Whitey, a preserved corpse in the engine room of the SS Kamloops that is known to follow divers around the capsized wreck. Nah, that's fucking lie. That's not real. That's just people bullshitting shit.
Spooky.
Well, time to break open the fucking beer cooler and get all our ill-gotten gains out of it.
It turns out the frigid waters of Lake Superior had not just refrigerated farm equipment and foodstuffs, it perfectly reserved one of the 13 crewmen who never made it ashore. His body stiff and his skin white as snow. The nameless member of the Kamloops crew had floated inside the ship for 50 years, alone until the divers began to occasionally filter in. Some had taken to calling him Old Whitey, but those who'd heard stories of ghostly encounters knew the truth. This was Grandpa's body. Explorers began to take note of how Grandpa's corpse would follow them from the time they entered the ship until they left. Some of them rationalized it as currents, but others insisted there was something unnatural, even intelligent about the way Grandpa moved. Some even returned saying they had seen Grandpa's ghost and his body in the same trip, though never in the same room.
Skipper, you're lucky we're at port and it's daytime, otherwise they'd throw you off the fucking ship. I would love to attach the skull flag to my boat. It's perfect. Here I am, safe on my flag, away from ghost stories.
You're hard.
Oh, I could deliver another flag. Hello? Give me the inventory space. Nah.
Also, apparently, there's an interesting tidbit about it.
Wow.
No,
go ahead.
The body was called Old Whitey because it undergone a process called soapification.
Oh,
where the
yeah.
body fat permeates the skin and coats in a waxy layer, thereby preserving it.
I mean, it's like... It's a plot point in Limbus Company when they bring up politification. It's a similar process.
Oh.
Though in that game, it's because of weird, like, infinite technology bullshit and not, you know, a natural body response. Anyway, I'm gonna make $700 from our ill-gotten gains. Look at all that inventory space. It's beautiful.
Great for dollars.
God, what the fuck would $730 be in today money? That'd be like $5,000?
Something like that. I wonder where the trader gets all the money to buy this stuff.
Oh, I don't think about that because it's my money now. By the way, I still got more, old man. You want to buy these sunglasses I found? You look pretty dope in them. Alrighty. Now that we have just a gobsmack amount of money... Time to continue to get my jet engines installed. Almost $10,000. Wow. Oh yeah,
Penny.
Pretty penny. Well, first off, let's go to storage and sell this obsolete equipment, this obsolete equipment, and this obsolete equipment. I'm glad that you can't sell this because, like, you would be a fucking fool if you did. We will uninstall this and send it to storage because we can't get rid of it for some reason. And we'll just uninstall it. Shit!
Oops.
I'm an idiot! Oh, no! Why did I do that? Why did I do that knowing this would happen? Well, install my jet engine, ma'am. I'll take my looks elsewhere. So I should probably upgrade my rod to something a little bit more practical. This is as much as I like it, the fucking... Well... It's getting me a lot of weird fish. But I should uninstall this and get something else, honestly. Because I gotta actively fish at some point. Should I get the flexible pole? Weight line's 44, and that's 50. I think I know what I could do with the lines in order to keep, like, a practical, like, fishing experience. Who's the cat? That is Ishkabibble.
Meow.
You can do it like this. Uninstall. Reinstall. And then put this anti-tangle line over here. And now I have 2 fishing rods. Yeehaw.
They're a little sideways, but it's fine.
What was that?
They're a little sideways, but it's fine.
I mean, it's the only way to get them into that fucking configuration. Hang on. My brain. Oh, okay, now I remember where we're going. Southwest. By southwest, I mean this way, because I gotta get out of here. Now that I got pirate flags, I'll be ignored by corsairs.
Not necessarily. Corsairs attack each other all the time.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
Speaking of,
fuck, it saw me. I'm feeling very seen right now.
Is that a ghost ship?
It's an anglerfish disguising itself as a boat.
Bro, what the fuck?
Keep your haste burn above 50% for more than 10 seconds. Thank you, video game. It roars at me still, and I hate it. It's still chasing me. It won't stop. I am safe?
question mark?
Now, fuck!
Holy fuck!
That fucking...
That thing was pissed at me. I had no opportunity to respond.
I've never seen that before. Holy shit.
The torpedo shark was like, suck my dick!
I'm a shark.
God, that was genuinely terrifying. The fucking hell face from the Nether Void screams at me in frustration because I avoided the other thing. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, I didn't even need to fucking get crabs for this. Though I've already depleted it.
That's the thing you need.
How the fuck did you get in here?
Octopus.
I like how it jiggles.
Why does it jiggle so much?
Because it's a fucking octopus, that's why.
Octopuses are almost frighteningly smart. Like, it's one of the central premises of, I think, Terraform Mars, is that the primary villain that's not a roach. They got their genes spliced with, like, a really nefarious octopus. Which is kind of neat, honestly. Why am I here? Oh, right, repairs. Hi, I got ran over by a fucking shark, ma'am. How was your day? You know what? I don't care. You got a jet engine for me? Yeah, you do. Excellent. 6-cylinder jet engines, reverse ionization. Silent as my farts, let's go.
Oh yeah, octopi escape tanks in aquariums all the time. Turns out the only reason they do that is because they're bored to fucking tears. Because they're smart. If you don't give them shit to do, they get bored.
Octopuses are fascinating.
Yeah. They use tools.
Coral grouper.
It's a big fish.
Dreadfully inefficient fish. I should be looking for scrap metal. What am I doing getting fish? Also, I should probably dock and save for the evening.
Wilshi, is
Yeah.
it like a thing you haven't had some hand in translating?
I mean, Koshi is the only reason I know about Terraform Mars. Because they translated the first chapter and no other ones.
Okay, fair.
They also translated Blaster Knuckle. Looks like you caught all the surface specimens I needed. But I do need some from deeper. But that's not good. That's going to be a problem. I don't have any equipment to catch anything deep anyways. I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal depths. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. Ma'am?
Oh.
Oh, you know, I just developed this thing to get horrible, awful abominations from the inky darkness of the ocean. Shrug. I have an idea how to keep the creatures at bay long enough to collect these samples. But while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototypes. Carefully, I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want you at the reef at night. Yes, I know. The fucking hell shark is out there. Let's get those prototype parts actually before we call it a day, because I'm going to forget. Hell Typhoon, no! Can't believe I got fucking Sharknadoed. No, tornado, go away! What, is a tornado shark gonna get me? Don't answer that. Tag, I'm safe, asshole.
But what if you weren't?
Then I wouldn't be safe. The laboratory is in ruins. Oh yeah. You found the prototype parts. Here, Octopus, play with these for a little bit. Go, my child. Do science. Just love the idea of this octopus just grabbing the prototype parts, looking at me, and then making a smile with its tentacles.
That sounds fucking terrifying.
And then I just get a fucking abyssal dredge from it. The octopus is like, don't worry, bro, I got you, fam.
Thanks, buddy.
Who taught you to talk like that?
Dude, they just commune with like an eldritch god.
Nah, man, I read books.
It would be very funny if the Eldritch God communicated like a fucking like California surfer dude.
Look, I've watched fucking Squidbillies. Those shits talk weird.
It cuts the tram! I have the prototype parts. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. I like the fact that it's just an anchor on a hook. 3 units tall, too. I have to do some,
Or you could just put it in storage.
Yeah. Now, I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking. Or enrage it. I don't know. Connected to the research outpost generator. You'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Buddy, I need you to be over here now.
Don't touch this too much.
I go back to him, he's just riffing fat beats off the sonic device. Remember, you want to install it and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve the equipment I gave you to catch some of these. I think one of the things she wants me to get is a gooey duck. But now I think we can properly call it an evening as I drift out to ocean, apparently.
Fuck, what was that one plant's name from Paradigm?
That's
You
exactly
mentioned
who I was referencing, but I forget his name. Oh, I can't do it right. Fuck. 3 hours of talking makes it really hard to beatbox.
Hmm.
I love boat adventure. It's just nice to go out into the ocean with your friends and just talk mad bullshit where no one can witness it.
There is almost no information about Paradigm actually on the internet, so I can't find the name of the fucking plant. God damn it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You can always check my stream and then just post it later, because I'm pretty sure I archived that.